open while listening to this because it's very, very important and can actually change your life. It is a research that was done in 1958 in which the doctor, he was a lymphologist, and what he did that he did many experiments on people, and he realized that in order to keep the bloodstream healthy, it's very important for the lymphatic system to work properly. I will explain it to you in a bit that what is the lymphatic system and what does the lymphatic system do. But how does the lymphatic system come into action? That is with one thing only. That is the fundamental of our life. And if I give you a little thought-provoking question right now, that what do you think? What is the most important thing for our life? Yes, you got it right. Your breath. Your breath is so vital and so important for you that without that, we all know that there is no life. And secondly, in order to keep your bloodstream healthy, apart from everything else, food, nutrition, diet, exercise, they are important, but they come later on. The first thing is your breath. And now, after the break, I'm going to tell you more facts and figures about this and how you can keep your lymphatic system activated, why is it so important, and what kind of breath do you need in order to keep your whole system neat, clean and healthy. So, stay tuned. Soul Solutions with Rahila Ahmed.
आजादी की कहानी हमारी जुबानी।
साउथ एशिया ग्लोबल टीवी लेकर आ रहा है आपके लिए बहुत ही मुनफरिद सेगमेंट।
अगर आप किसी ऐसे हीरो को जानते हैं जिन्होंने तहरीक आजादी में हिस्सा लिया हो
या उस अजीम जद्दोजहद को अपनी आंखों से देखा हो तो हमें लिख भेजिए।
हम आपके हीरोज को पूरी दुनिया के सामने पेश करेंगे।
ट्रस्ट है लोगों का, मुझे लगता है आप लोगों तक रसाई नहीं आपकी हो पाती। आपका मंशूर क्या है?
इसी सियासी जमात में इतना अच्छा इंतखाबी कमीशन नहीं है।
अच्छे कंटेंट देखना चाहें तो फिर डेफिनेटली आहिस्ता सा चेंज तो आएगा ना, ग्रेजुअल।
तमाम 12 ज़ोडिक साइन के ऊपर मुझे अबूर है।
दुबई के पास वसाइल थे, आज पाकिस्तान के पास तो बहुत कुछ है।
जो सेफ सिटी के हवाले से है वो अब तो काफी ज्यादा जो है दोबारा वर्किंग में आ गए हैं। हाँ, एक टाइम आया था जब काफी कम हो गए थे।
50 तो स्टार नहीं हो सकते, स्टार तो 3-4 ही होंगे किसी भी फील्ड के।
बच्चे को देखा कि वो एक ऐप के अंदर घुसा हुआ है जिसको टिकटॉक कहते हैं।
चलिए हम और आप देखते हैं कि हुकूमतों में बैठे सियासतदानों की बातें इतनी मुश्किल क्यों होती हैं। क्या हुकूमती वादे आम पाकिस्तानी के फहम से बालादर नहीं होते? देखिए पहली बार एक अवामी नुमाइंदे को अरबाबे इक़्तिदार से आपकी बात करते हुए।
Welcome back after the break. I'm sure that by now आपका दिमाग की बत्ती जल गई होगी. You might be thinking about it, and now I'm going to share such an amazing thing with you that after this, trust me, your life is going to change for the better. And if you follow whatever I'm going to discuss with you, you will live a very healthy, happy, optimal life. Now we spoke about the lymphatic system. I'm very quickly going to make you understand that what is the lymphatic system and why is it so important for our health. So now you know that the blood is, the heart pumps the blood, and the blood carries all the nutrients that is absorbed through the cells, and then the cells excrete all their waste products into the bloodstream through lymph. There is a fluid called the lymph fluid that is surrounded by every cell. Now it's the duty of the lymph fluid to cleanse the whole system and release the waste products from the body. So basically, or technically, you can say that the lymphatic system is basically the sewage system of the body, which cleanses the body completely. Now, how does the lymphatic system gets activated? For the blood, we have our heart as a pump. But for the lymphatic system to activate, there is no pump. The only pump that the doctors came to know after the research was that if you do deep diaphragmatic abdominal breathing and muscular movement, that is the only way in which you can activate the lymphatic system. And if you bring the lymphatic system into activation, you can increase the longevity of your whole body and life by 15%. And why is the breath so important? Because the breath is actually the oxygen that you get through the breath actually pumps the lymphatic system and it activates it into action. Now there is another very interesting research that was done in America in Santa Barbara Hospital in California, in which they took two sets of rats. One set of rats was deprived of oxygen and the other set of rats was given optimal oxygen. The rats that were deprived of oxygen, after 2 weeks, they saw that they started developing malignant cells and cancer cells too. Yes, and today you must be knowing that there are so many people who are having cancer, right or wrong. Now, in order to live healthily, it's very much proven that we need to oxygenate our body and blood as much as possible. How can we do that? And what is the proper and effective way of breathing? Another research and another study that was done in Yale University in 1913 was on this, that they discovered a set of people on which they discovered that this breath system that can actually activate the lymphatic system, and that was a count of breath that includes inhaling for the count of 1 or 1 second, then you hold and retain the breath inside for a count of 4 seconds, and then you exhale the breath in the count of 2, or you exhale it in 2 seconds. So that is the basic formula, 1, 4, 2, that is the ratio. Now, how to put it into action? I'm going to do it with you, and I'm going to urge you to do it for yourself today, because these days, although breath is an automatic system, and although oxygen is readily available to us everywhere, but still we have a lot of health problems. Why is so? Because we breathe incorrectly and we breathe in an extremely poor manner. So the proper way of breathing is belly breathing. What does it mean? Everyone put your hand on your stomach, and when you inhale, your belly should put out and expand like a balloon. Hold it, and when you exhale, you have to pull your navel back to spine. So let me repeat it for you. जब आप सांस अंदर लें तो आपका पेट बाहर आना चाहिए, गुब्बारे की तरह आप उसको फुलाएंगे, और जब आप सांस बाहर निकालेंगे तो आप अपने पेट के मसल्स को अंदर खींचेंगे. So that is established. This is the correct way of breathing. Now coming back to the count of breath that I have told you, आप inhale करेंगे for the count of 4 यानी कि 4 seconds, फिर आप hold करेंगे for the count of 16, और फिर आप exhale करेंगे in the count of 8. So जल्दी जल्दी सब ready हो जाएं, टीवी के आगे बैठे हैं, आप बैठे रहें, खड़े होना चाहते हैं खड़े हो जाएं, and everyone do this with me. So take a normal deep breath in and breathe out. And now inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, सांस को अंदर रोक लें और पूरी बॉडी को जिस्म को ढीला छोड़ दें. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale, सांस बाहर निकालें. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. सांस को बाहर रोके रखें. Leave the breath outside for the count of 2 and relax. इसी चीज को आपने repeat करना है 10 times. Every day 10 deep breaths in the way. Inhale for 4, hold for 16, exhale in the count of 8, and you have to do it thrice a day. If you do it, I promise you, in 10 days you will see drastic changes in your health. और स्पेशली अगर आपके इर्द गिर्द कोई कैंसर पेशेंट्स हैं, प्लीज शेयर दिस विद देम. नाउ व्हाट इज द सेकंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग? इफ यू रिमेंबर वी स्पोक अबाउट मस्कुलर मूवमेंट. यस, बॉडी की मूवमेंट बहुत 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 ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. वो क्यों ज़रूरी है? अगर हम फंडामेंटल्स पे जाएं, एंड दिस प्रोग्राम इज ऑल्सो सोल सॉल्यूशंस बिकॉज ऑफ वन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट वी वांट टू ब्रिंग चेंजेस फ्रॉम योर सोल, क्योंकि जब तक सोल तक बात नहीं पहुंचती कुछ चेंज नहीं होता. और अगर हम इसकी बात करते हैं और स्पिरिचुअलिटी की बात करते हैं और अपने रिलीजन की या किसी भी रिलीजन को उठा के देख लें, दे एम्फसाइज ऑन बॉडी मूवमेंट्स. और हमारा जो रिलीजन है इस्लाम, इसमें वी हैव टू प्रे 5 times a day. Did you ever think why is it important? Allah Ta'ala didn't want you to go and pray 5 times a day and move your body 5 times a day. That was so vital and important for our physical health. Now, what kind of exercises should you do? Aerobic exercise. What does aerobic exercise means? It means doing exercise with air, with breath. आप स्विमिंग कर सकते हैं, जॉगिंग कर सकते हैं, रनिंग कर सकते हैं, वॉक कर सकते हैं. You can do yoga. I am a yogi. I am such an advocate of yoga because that's that form of exercise that involves breathing and mindfulness और आपकी बॉडी में radical changes लेके आता है. अगर आप योगा से मुझसे पूछना चाहते हैं तो I will suggest sun salutations. It's a sequence of 12 asanas, 12 postures, और अगर आप वो डेली करें 20 times, you will be taken care of. Otherwise, any form of exercise that you like, because everyone is different, वो आप ले सकते हैं, वो आप कर सकते हैं, और किस तरह से कर सकते हैं? At least 30 minutes, at least 5 times a day. So these are the 2 basic fundamentals: breathe and move, or move and breathe. So this is the most important thing. Now, very soon in the next segment, I'm going to talk about some more cleansing techniques, which includes water, and then it includes cleansing your system from outside as well, cleansing your mind as well, because your mind has an impact on your body and your body has an impact on your mind. Your psychology controls your physiology and your physiology controls your psychology. I hope that you have understood it very well. So stay tuned. मिलते हैं एक छोटी सी ब्रेक के बाद.
निसार मैं तेरी गलियों के ए वतन के जहां, चली है रस्म के कोई न सर उठा के चले, जो कोई चाहने वाला तवाफ को निकले, नज़र चुरा के चले, जिस्म जान बचा के चले। बने हैं अहले हवस मुद्दई भी मुनसिफ भी, किसे वकील करें किससे मुंसफी चाहें, मगर गुजारने वालों के दिन गुजरते हैं, तेरे फराक में यूं सुबह शाम करते हैं। गर आज तुझसे जुदा हैं तो कल बहम होंगे, ये रात भर की जुदाई तो कोई बात नहीं, गर आज औज पे है ताले रकीब तो क्या, ये 4 दिन की खुदाई तो कोई बात नहीं।
जिसने आज़ादी बनाया है अपने प्यारों के साथ। साउथ एशिया ग्लोबल आप लोगों के लिए ला रहा है जिसने आज़ादी का तोहफा, जिसमें पूरी दुनिया शरीक होगी वो आपकी सेलिब्रेशन। आपको बस करना ही है अपने जिसने आज़ादी की तस्वीर और वीडियो हमें भेजें। हम आपकी वीडियोस और तस्वीर पूरी दुनिया को दिखाएंगे। आए और पूरी दुनिया को दिखाएं हम अपनी आज़ादी का जश्न कैसे बनाते हैं।
It's me, Jia. This is my street vibes.
But I got you, baby. Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
Welcome back after the break. I'm sure by now you must be feeling happy and excited because your health is going to change and improve, inshallah. Now, we were talking about the third most important thing,